A lot of people that watch KevCentral already own or are buying a big box bike. And I've noticed that people that buy a big box bike sometimes tend to ride it like they buy it, whether it was properly set up or not, or sometimes they even make things worse by trying to make them better on their own. Now this isn't just big box bike owners, this is really any new bike owner. So I decided to make a video to cover a few of these items. These are 5 rookie mistakes. Note that these are in no particular order or level of importance, so let's get started. And I'll lead off with something we've all heard, and that's a drivetrain that sounds like this. Front derailleurs are finicky at best, and big box assemblers don't do them any favors. Hear someone ride by like this, odds are they're in the one of the 3 front gears that they can stay in, and even then it's usually not resting well in that gear. If your bike's making too much noise or won't shift at all, you're going to need actual derailleur adjustment, but a lot of times you can settle this down by twisting on the barrel nut that's up on the handlebar. Trust me, everyone that knows how to adjust a bike wants to reach out and twist on this as you ride by. Number 2 is failure to check if the quick release levers on the front wheel and sometimes on the rear are properly tight. And even if they came on the bike properly tightened, a lot of people don't snug them down enough when they take a wheel off and put it back on for the first time. If you can close that lever with 1 or 2 fingers, it's nowhere near tight enough. You need to snug it down more and use your palm to press it forward and make sure that it's got a good bit of resistance. Number 3 is brakes rubbing. Now this isn't something you'll usually see on a local bike shop bike, but off-the-shelf big box bikes, it's almost a guarantee. Brakes should not sound like this. You guessed it, that constant rubbing is because they're not adjusted properly, and it's super easy to do, but it's yet another area where big box assemblers rarely pay any attention. Properly adjusted disc brakes should be whisper quiet when coasting. Number 4 is too much oil or lubricant on your chain. Some new riders try their best to keep up with bike maintenance, and lubing the chain's one of the regular things you do. But there is such a thing as too much lubricant. And that's not a big deal if you know to wipe down your chain after you add lubricant, but a lot of people forego the rag. And that's a recipe for issues. Because foregoing the rag means that fate gets to decide. And fate has a bit of magic up its sleeve. And that magic will send some of that lubricant straight to the brakes, guaranteed. But all that can be foregone if you just wipe down the chain after it's lubricated. An old ripped up t-shirt works great. Number 5, stripping the threads when installing pedals. Now this is surprisingly easy to do. Part of that's due to soft metals, especially on big box bikes, but the other part is that left pedal, it's reverse threaded. So counterclockwise to tighten. And then there's also the fact that most people don't have a proper pedal wrench. They'll reach for a 15mm opened in and hope it fits. And a lot of times it doesn't. That means they just give it their best go and get it as snug as they can. But if it's not tightly snug, then that means that you're going to put lateral pressure on those threads. And they won't last long at all. Now there's also too tight, because remember, soft metals, so just get it good and snug. And that's 5 common rookie mistakes. Comment below if you've made any of these, or if you have any others, share those. Because the more knowledge we share together, the better it is for new riders, and that's more happy people on bikes. And how about that red line Xander? When I was filming this, I couldn't get over just how much bike this is for how little it costs. This should be an example of what you should get for $200 to $250 at a big box store. Maybe one day we'll see bikes like this regularly stocked on the shelves. Be sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you want even more KevCentral, you can become a patron on Patreon for only $2 a month. Then you get more content, like the sneak peek at the Project Hydro's components that my patrons saw yesterday. Should check it out. But if you can't be a patron, don't worry, because there's still going to be the regular Sunday upload and then the Wednesday upload or community post. Thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.